So if you don't believe me, look it up. Look up the Enterprise, Boll Weevil, Ronald McDonald, and good luck sleeping tonight, big boy.
Holy dude, he was not kidding. Imagine seeing this at night. Just a day, just an ordinary day, trying to get by. Oh, this thing's on. Espresso Podcast shot 395. I'm your girlfriend, Benny, who had grilled cheese and tomato soup for the first time. Obsessed. Has one bite of grilled cheese, dips in tomato soup, and now I'm a girl in college. Literally my favorite day. I eat it when it rains every time. Yeah, it's like a law. Upcoming stand-up comedy shows, Sacramento, December 4th. That's in like 7 seconds. Get your tickies. Matt Barnes, you're on every team in the NBA. Phoenix, December 12th and 13th. Grant Hill, I still think about your ankle socks. In Chicago, These Guys, live podcast. Live podcast. Make sure you know it's a live podcast. If you think I'm doing stand-up, you're wrong. It's a live podcast. My catfish keeps inviting girls, telling them it's a stand-up show. It's a live podcast. You're in for a wild night. December 22nd, These Guys, live podcast. Get your tickies. Brian Urlacher, your barbed wire tattoo keeps me up at night. And watch me on FBOY Island and FGIRL Island on the CW. Uncensored. Adults only. Does he fall in love on TV in 4 seconds? Every time. Tell your homies to join the Patreon for $5. What do I got? You get every other podcast and a live stream at the end of every week. What do you guys even talk about in the live stream? Why would I even join? Maybe we talk about feeling like a fat piece of shit every Sunday. I don't know. Do we talk about that one time I cried when I was drunk? Cringe moment of the week. Or do we just talk about JJ McCarthy? It's for us to know and for you to find out, babe. $5. That's it. Join. Get all your merch at benedictmerch.com. Emotional support animal merch. We out here being nice merch. Feeling glonky merch. These Guys merch. Hey, who's buying this merch? Got everything, babe. benedictmerch.com. Get some for the holidays. For the holidays. Happy holiday. Music's starting to play in Target. Oh, it's already playing, baby. You walk into Target, get a coffee. Happiest you've been in a hot minute. What's the deal? Back sweating, getting kind of happy. All right, let's go to the question. Girl, you know we got things to do. Question of the week. What's your hardest hometown flex? That thing in your town people just don't know about. Yeah, you've been there, but have you been here? Yeah, you've been to Dave and Buster's, but have you been to Rascal's Fun Zone? 10 minutes away from my house, I'm talking putt-putt with dinosaurs on the course. Imagine going there when you're 10. I'm talking go-karts that go like 60 miles an hour. For a birthday party? Oh, sorry. I'm Jeff Gordon now. Goes go-karting once, has a 3 sticker on the back of his truck window. Maybe I do. Laser tag, Men in Black themed? Arcade, Tekken. Don't tell me you don't want to throw up there. Long's Bakery? Dude, somebody hit me with, went to Indiana. Everyone was talking about Long's. Had it. Very mid. Dude, it's because you just don't get it. Some people, kind of boring. Dude, people are throwing boring around like it's a new word. Hey, guess what? If you're into extreme wild donuts, you don't know donuts. You don't know ball when it comes to donuts. Kind of boring. You only need the 4 bangers. The heroes of the donut shop. Jelly, caramel stick. Let me restart. Jelly, Long John, OG glazed. And low key 4 donut holes. That's all you need. I don't need the peanut butter jelly double birthday cake. So I don't need that. I don't need the flash. Just give me what this land was founded on. Jelly, Long John, OG glaze, donut holes. If you're not happy with these, you got a lake house. Don't need you. Get on your speedboat. Oh my God. They didn't have a back to school donut. What the hell is that? They didn't have the Oreo Give me the OGs, babe. You don't know what's pure. Long's Donuts, no branding on the box. That's how you know. They don't care about the games. They're not in it for the clicks. They're in it for you. No frills. Not even a website, dude. They don't even, hey, this is how you know it's real. They don't take credit cards. Find me a donut shop that doesn't take credit cards. That's how I know it's a fire donut shop. Tough. Eating them on the way home. Got that donut paper on them, you know? You creep your little hand into a donut box on the way home. Get there, you're lying to people. Bought 5. Yeah, I thought 5 was good. Ate 2 on the way home. Really had 7. Fat liar. Talking to people with a little bit of caramel on your lip. Just got 5. Didn't want to overdo it. Remember when your hand was doing this into the box on the passenger seat? All right, happy fingers. Slip in there. You got to take the slutty little panties off of one of them. Ew, you say cringe words. No other way to describe it. That little donut paper, licking that. Oh, God. You've never felt more like a pervert. And it's go time. Donut while you're driving, different feeling. Donut at a table around people, can't really enjoy it as much. Because you have to talk about it. I'm I don't want to give a book report on my donut. Ooh, is that good? There's always a girl across the table. Is that good? Cares so much about your donut more than anything in the world. Hey, just keep this between me and the donut. All right. This is a me and donut conversation. Then you got to give her a bite. And you don't want to be rude, so you give her a good bite. That's my bite. Jeez. Donut while you're driving home, though? Let's have a little convo, me and you. And guess what? I'm doing all the talking. All right, let's get to yours. Not that this is a food podcast or anything. What's your hardest hometown flex?
Hey, how we doing, Espresso fam?
Yes. It's my dog.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go sharpen my pencil again because I have a crazy outfit on and I want to show everybody. And now my pencil looks like a nub. Only Clubhouse would get it. Ew, literally sit down. You literally dress like shit and you're a disgusting pig. Oh my God, Ashley, give it a rest. Please, just be my date to Clubhouse Live, December 22nd at Zany's. Okay, anyway,
Be my date.
I actually think I know the subject this week. Haha. Okay, anyway, what needs to die?
Oh, it's not even it.
Cooler, water bottles at football practice.
We can't do that one. Hey, run it back from the top, man.
DMX lived in my hometown.
DMX! I downloaded a lot of DMX off LimeWire when I was a kid, and I don't know if we all were doing that or I was just really into that. But you can't tell me you're not going to download a song And in the first 5 seconds, the guy sounds like a dog. You're not going to download that? If I could just have one thing from, oh my God. Went down the wrong pipe. Come on. How many pipes are there? If I could just bring back, ooh, damn, this could be a cool question of the week in the future. If you could bring back one thing from the past, one thing, what would it be? Dude, for me, hey, that one pair of shoes, you know what I mean? Like this, that one. For me, my 7th grade basketball pump up CD would play it in my dad's car on the way to games. DMX, X gonna give it to you. What? You're literally so white. But you know, when you hear that for the first time, when you heard We Ready for the first time, who sings this song? Then you got the real version, bro. I think that's why like the DJ come up is so serious, like in our generations, because we all kind of were like, we were making our own mixtapes. 11 years old. Nah, that goes there. Not that song, dude. Nobody has like music knowledge like that when they're 11, right? We're putting together like fire mixtapes, giving it to our friends. It was the only thing I thought about. What's going to be song number 1? But DMX living in your hometown, kind of hard. Where is he from? No idea. What happened to DMX? How's DMX doing? Have we checked on DMX lately? DMX came in so rough on every song. DMX on wow. DMX on Fight for New York. What is that game called? I can't think of it. Where all the rappers fight. I can't think of it. Could never beat DMX. DMX was so cool on that game. Def Jam Vendetta. I get it. Okay, you played video games. We get it.
I'm from Bakersfield, California.
You mean the Midwest?
We are the home of country music for like Buck Owens and Merle Haggard. And we also have the band Korn. That's from Bakersfield.
Yeah, you're right.
And everybody swears they know somebody that's in the band or whatever. So those are the two biggest things most people from Bakersfield will say, besides some of the sports stars that we had. Like, there's a guy named Joey something that was on the Steelers that I forget his last name, but he was from Bakersfield. And then Kevin Harvick from NASCAR. So just a couple little things. I mean, and we're big on agriculture too, I guess. But Bakersfield gets a lot of hate, but there's been some good things to come out of it.
On another episode of Bakersfield, California is Iowa. But the first time, dude, you hear like when you're from the Midwest, you hear about Orange County, Bakersfield, all these California towns that you're just like, wow, I can't even imagine how like diverse and, it seems tropical. It seems just like, wow, that's got to be another planet. What are they doing out there in Orange County? The Real Housewives of Orange County. I was like, oh my God, that's probably like the snootiest, like, bougiest neighborhood you've ever been in. Bro, first time I went to Orange County. Never felt more at home. I was like, dude, all they have are strip malls. Strip malls, Taco Bell, shopping centers. I'm like, this is, I'm in the Midwest. Bakersfield, California. There's a restaurant I almost worked at in Indianapolis, in Indianapolis, had a stroke, called Bakersfield. The most authentic Mexican food. I was like, why is this place called Bakersfield? They're like, oh, there's a city in California called Bakersfield. And I was like, oh, it must be like Mexico there. Went to Bakersfield, Walmart, and a bunch of other fast food places. I was like, scam. I live in Orange County. Every time someone would say they live in Orange County, I'd be like, wow, dude, they're so cool and different. Let's keep going.
George Lucas, Jeremy Renner, Scott Peterson, all from my hometown.
Dude, are we just saying people that are from there? I don't know anyone. Give me a little gem. Wait, who's the second guy you said?
George Lucas, Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. I know Jeremy Renner because the only thing I've ever seen in my life is Marvel movies. And he is, I can't think of anything. This is one of those podcasts where I can't think of anything, but he's the guy that shoots arrows. I know. Think of it. But like, imagine being that whack of a superhero. Like, all the people are flying and like jumping 5,000 feet and they got to like take you with them, you know? Hey, we're fighting that big ass giant over there. Can you give me a lift, Iron Man? What's he taking a taxi on the way over there? I can't think of his name.
You want a high school cafeteria cookie, B? Hey, it's Front Row Austin. I'm from Wapakoneta, Ohio, which is 2.5 hours east of Indy, and we are known as being the first on the moon because Neil Armstrong is from our town. So everything is moon or like space themed. So instead of getting cheese curds at the restaurant, you get crater curds. Or instead of donut holes, you get moon rocks.
About it.
Or also we just sell t-shirts in town that say, I got mooned in Wapakoneta. So that's my hometown's biggest flex. Looking forward to these guys live in December in Chicago and want to try to eat some wings with you after. Okay.
God, what a straight dog. I only like people from towns called Wapakoneta. Dude, if you don't say it like that, though, if you see a sign driving in Indiana that says Wapakoneta and you don't say it like you're announcing a monster truck rally, Wapakoneta. Don't care about you at all. Literally in the slightest. That's kind of cool. Moon rocks. Donut holes called moon rocks. Who's not getting? Who's not? It was fake though. Let's keep going.
What up?
Johnny C in this it's
So-
anonymous.
I come from a small town called Washington Township in New Jersey. It has about 9,000 people. And it's called Washington because George Washington actually stood in a house that had 7 chimneys. And he stood there for a week while he was like passing through, I guess, you know, when he was like a general. So they named the whole township of Washington Township after him because he literally was in our town and stood there for a couple of days. So it's pretty legendary for him to be in that small little town. And also, I come from a town where we have a football legend whose name is B.J. Raji, Green Bay Packer, Super Bowl winner, Pro Bowler. He was actually one of my good friends too. We've lost connection over the years, but I used to, have him on dial. I even been to his house in Green Bay. He was actually my boy, but as you get older, you stop kind of talking to people, and I haven't heard from him in like probably almost like 5 years now. But yeah, that's my little town, Washington Township. Put him on the map.
Washington Township. Dude, I am convinced there's a Washington Township in every single city in the United States. State. High school. There's a Washington High School in every damn state. Washington. Central Washington. Dude, give me something slick. Give me a slick high school name. Give me a Wapakoneta High. I wonder what their high school mascot is. Oh my God, you won't stop talking about high school. Wapakoneta. Oh my God. That'd be a sick last name too. Wapakoneta for 3. Wapakoneta High School. Come on, baby. Come on. Was he lying about the moon stuff? Wapakoneta High School mascot. Oh my God, it's the Redskins. Wapakoneta. What should they be? Wapakoneta. Hey. Comets. Come on. Let me be mayor.
Hey, Benny. How you been? I really like this question, and I do want to flex hard on my hometown of Buffalo, New York. You know, you come for the chicken wings, and everyone complains about the snow, but honey, I would take snow over hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes any day. So yeah, come on down to Buffalo. We'll get some wings, maybe watch Josh Allen, do some crazy shit. Also, Goo Goo Dolls just showed up, did 2 concerts back to back to feed the hungry. So yeah, we're pretty baller over here. Miss you. See you later. Bye.
God damn it, I love you. That's the thing about Buffalo, man. I would live there in 4 seconds. It's like cold. Don't care. It's cold everywhere. But the people are so about the Bills. I don't know why that gets me rocked up, but like even the girls so about the Bills. Like 5 of them came up to me after my Buffalo show. I thought I was going to get beat up. Can you like wear a newer jersey? I was like, you guys know? You guys are mafia? And like the whole thing they do before football games, throw me through a table and light me on fire. What a ritual. I don't know. I'm about Buffalo. I don't know. Maybe I didn't go to the right wing place, but where did I go? It was probably just the most like run of the mill wing. I went to the first wing place I saw. Orangest wings of all time. White to go box. 30 of the orangest wings I've ever seen in my life. What was it called? Buffalo best wings. Caveman Google search. Buffalo best wings. It was called something real stupid. God, I hate Yelp, the website. Why do I have to like sign in to be on Yelp? I don't care. First 2 Buffalo Wild Wings. I got to get out of here. I don't know. Okay, when it comes to wings, who has the best wings? Why is that the biggest conversation in every city I've ever been in? Best wings? Hey, Ale Emporium. I'm like, I don't know, man. They're just all like the same, right? Maybe I just have no like gauge for that. Just use it as fuel, B. I don't know. When I eat wings, I'm just like, I don't really know what to look for. I'm like, if they're too good, it's a little sus. Just give me some normal wings. Fridays? Sure. Is Fridays still around? I love Buffalo. Willis McGahee.
My hometown flex is that I am from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma City Thunder, baby.
Kind of hot. Kind of hot. Kind of hot. Anything else is so crazy that how do you not like sports if you live in a town like Oklahoma? I'll never understand that. I'm like, wait, doesn't your life just revolve around Adrian Peterson, Blake Griffin, and Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden? That was like 10 years ago, literally, maybe 15. But doesn't it? What else are you guys doing? I don't know how people don't like sports. Sports ball, go sports. I'm like, what else is there even to watch? What else do you do here? It's always the biggest deal, right? Maybe because I grew up like in a get on the lawn family. But I'm like, how do you not like it a little bit? Even going? Nothing? So boring. What else are you doing? Keep going.
Yo. Okay, my hardest hometown flex. Gotta be growing up next to Gale Sayers. He was our neighbor in Wakarusa, Indiana.
Stop. What?
Small little town up in Elkhart County. Also known as the home of the Jumbo Jelly Bean at the Wakarusa Dime Store. Pretty neat place. We are also known for our Maple Syrup Festival every year, every April. But yeah, Gail and Artie Sayers had a home there and lived right next to him. They were super nice, super good people. We'd see them around town every once in a while and say hi. And yeah, so I don't know if that really put Wakarusa on the map or not, but that might be a good flex. So yeah, that is all for now.
Wakarusa High School. What we talking about? What we talking about? There is no current high school named Wakarusa High School. Are you kidding? What do you mean? Bro, you know the evolution of the name has changed when you hear the name Gail. Gail? Imagine naming your baby Gail right now. Is that a toilet brand? Gail? That's a urinal brand. You know when you're going to the bathroom and you read the top of the urinal and you're like, oh, wow. I didn't know Stoke made this. Or what is it? You know, there's a couple different ones. Stoke urinals. One of my favorite things to do. God dang it. Urinal brands. American Standard. God, Kohler. I'm a big fan of just the Sloan. Oh my God, dude. You're peeing in 5th grade and you look down at the toilet. Sloan. I'm like, God dang, that's my urinal, man. Just wrecking that cake too. You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of been in there for a while. You're just hitting it, dude. The cake's flying all over the walls of the urinal. Just, yep. That's my work. Putting some time in on the Sloan. American Standard, a little too much for me, you know? American Standard toilet. I'm like, come on now. Come on. Give me some hometown. If I'm peeing in a local brand urinal. God, there's nothing better. Just looking at a bunch of cinder blocks. Look down, Sloan. I'm in the right place. Yep. I like the full one against the wall. Bro, we're talking urinals. How about the ones that go to the floor? Usually at a nice restaurant. Never in a place where everybody needs to go to the bathroom now. Like you go to like a NBA arena, urinals aren't that great. I'm like, shouldn't this be like the Michael Jordan of urinals here? Cream of the crop urinal. Go to a big like NASCAR race. Worst urinals. You pee in a silver box on the wall. 17 guys lining up to it. You can't tell me that wasn't the weirdest experience of your life. First time you went to the bathroom at the Indy 500. First time you went to the bathroom at a racing event. Am I a horse? I guess I'm the horse. Wait, so I just pee in this thing? Dude, for me, it was at the IU football game. Went with my dad. No idea why. It's probably like 8. Come on, B, you gotta pee. Gotta go to the bathroom, B. Walk into the bathroom. Just 17 guys against the wall letting it rip. I was like, just in here? Never felt more like a thoroughbred. You're looking around a little bit. So much hair. So much hair. I'm like, damn. No brand on that thing. Just some Uncle Archie built in the yard. Yeah, it's made out of steel, real sturdy. Memorial Stadium pisser. Lasts you about 35 years. No cakes in there either. Splash is going crazy back on your pants. Jesus, you walk out of the bathroom soaking wet. I mean, dude, that's the worst part about the whole entire bath. It's happened to me so many times. You go to the bathroom, wash your hands on the sink. Sink is soaking wet. You press like your waist up to the sink. Pants soaked, a line of soak. Damn it! But you go to that Sloan joint, no problems. Never felt more comfortable. Let's keep going.
I'm from a small island in Canada on the East Coast called Cape Breton Island. And my hometown, Sydney, has the biggest fiddle in the world. True story. Google it.
On another episode of What's a Fiddle? Oh, yeah. Just a big ass violin kind of looking thing. Yeah, there's always, dude, isn't it really weird that every city just has like one really big item? Like, what a copycat league we're in. Biggest Christmas tree, biggest fiddle, biggest chair, biggest candle. You know what I'm talking about. It's always on the side of the road. Mom, the fiddle! Indiana just has the biggest fireworks store. Jeez. Maybe it's not even in Indiana. I think it's in Ohio. The amount of I just want to know how many times I've seen that fireworks store. Bro, it is the largest building I've ever seen in my life. Did the aliens build that? Did the aliens build that too? Fireworks. Who's going there if it's not July? I just don't understand what's happening in the fireworks buildings when it's not summer. What are they right now? November 25th. What's going on in the fireworks building? Who's in there? What are they doing? Just inventory. What are you talking about? You didn't know fireworks go bad? Dude. What is happening in there? And why is it so important to have fireworks? They sell the good ones in here. Let's keep going. Ripping through them.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina is home to the daddy of the Empire State Building thanks to R.J. Reynolds and Krispy Kreme donuts.
Wow, you guys know crazy stuff. Like, I don't know any of this stuff about my hometown. Krispy Kreme. You ever take that little journey to Krispy Kreme? No drive-up window. Hey. Guess I'm just walking inside. Let's see what all the commotion's about. You know you're about to get into some trouble when you're going into a Krispy Kreme. Something's going to happen that you don't want to happen. Right when you walk in, line wrapped around the entire place. I thought it was going out of business. Never mind, the most popular it's ever been. You got kids wearing Krispy Kreme hats. Kind of separates the men from the boys when we're talking fast food. Krispy Kreme, hats. Steak and Shake, hats. Burger King, the crown. Remember you put that thing on? First time you put the Burger King crown on? What's up, hoes? Just you and your mom at Burger King, 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. What's up, hoes? Don't let me go down the slide in this crown. Aha! Just had a big kids meal. Mm-hmm. Yep. You know why I'm here. Uh-huh. Ha. Because I just had to get 3 shots in both my shoulders. Yeah. It's on my birthday, pussy. Yep. Got a couple vaccines. What you know about them? Ball pit. Thrown up in it. Too much ketchup. Wild time. You sometimes forget they have them. What are the other restaurants with hats? Hold on. With hats. Restaurants with hats. Oh, In-N-Out hats. Internet has no idea what I'm talking about. How do you not know what I'm talking about, Internet? Fast food with hats. Wiener Schnitzel has them. A place I've never been. Arby's has them? Dude, White Castle has crowns? Can't do this anymore. The Kings are In-N-Out, Burger King. You know what we could actually count too? Dick's Last Resort. Kind of really want to go there, but also kind of scared. Kind of really want to go there with my dad. See how mad he's going to get.
Marble Falls, Texas, Blue Bonnet Cafe.
Wait. Blue Bonnet Cafe? Wait, are we talking ice cream? Marble Falls, Texas. Blue Bonnet Cafe. Pie Happy Hour. Damn, man. And I'm talking about I was on a scavenger hunt looking for pie in LA, and this place is about pie. These pies go so high. Lemon cream, chocolate cream, coconut meringue, pecan, fudge. God dang, dude. Something I've never really gone in on. Pie with all that cream on it that it almost looks like a clown pie. I've never ordered it. It seems like the oldest guy in the world. Like you can only order one of those big pies if you have hair coming out of your ears. I'll take a chocolate meringue slice. Hand doing this. I'll take a chocolate meringue slice. Would go.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they bowl.
I've been thinking about you.
Oh, no. Oh, this thing's on. Hometown flex. I feel like I'm just going to talk about New Jersey in general. Well, like hometown, I guess I could say Jersey Shore.
Oh, that's hard.
We were in college, just getting out of college, and Jersey Shore premiered. And we have boardwalks. I feel like boardwalks might be a novel concept for some, depending on your area. We have a lot of boardwalks that we just drive to within 10, 15 minutes. And like that, we used to go all the time in high school, college, after college. That's like our boardwalks would be like our stomping grounds. And then we would just run into the cast of Jersey Shore filming. And we'd be like, wait, they're famous. Like, we didn't have social media or anything. So it was just like kind of weird that all of a sudden New Jersey became, on the map for the Jersey Shore, which is so sad because the Jersey Shore was quite embarrassing to the New Jersey name. But still, it was kind of fun being like, oh my God, did you see like the situation in Snooki or at blah, blah, blah bar that like we always go to? It was just kind of wild growing up with that. Also, when I was in 8th grade or 7th grade or 6th grade, I forget, one of the middle school grades, the Little League won the World Series, which again, not that big of a deal, but Picture like getting off, it was 7th grade, I think. Picture getting off the bus, like going into middle school for the first time, and there being like a film crew filming the people get off your bus because you have the Little League World Champions on your bus. Like, it was wild. They had like their own cereal, like picture the home, like my hometown just blew up from the Little League World Series kids, reporters all over the school. Like, it was crazy times. That was kind of interesting. What else? Like, we have beaches. We have Atlantic City, like 40 minutes away.
So
we have
confused.
Casinos. Like, there's just a lot going on in New Jersey. Very expensive. Kind of want to move. But you know, we got the fam and the friends here. So anyway,
Atlantic City is so confusing to me. Because I think half my life I thought it was Atlantis, the underground city. I'm like, oh, that's in New Jersey. The movie where they find the underground city, that's been in New Jersey the whole time. Yep. Okay. Atlantis and Atlantic City, same guy. What's Atlantic City? You're literally so stupid. You like don't know the country. Atlantic City. Atlantic City, if someone's like, you're going to Atlantic City tomorrow, congratulations, I'd be like, I'm going to get stabbed and robbed. Is it just a casino? Nightclub. It's the Vegas to the East Coast. You didn't know that? Oh, okay. There's a beach. Dude, places that are cold with beaches, I'm just like, I mean, yeah, you got to do what you got to do if you got the ocean right there. I know you got to flex the beach. But like people are like, oh my God, Chicago, so nice because the beaches in the summer. It's 52 degrees. So weird that it's in Chicago too. You're on a beach in Chicago or New Jersey. You're like, where am I right now? Boardwalks are so sexy to people from the Midwest. I'm telling you. Because the only like experience I've ever had with a boardwalk in my entire life was just pictures and TVs on the wall in Hollister. I can't be the only one. I'd walk into my mall in Indiana on a Thursday after school because I ripped my school pants and I had to get new school pants in Hollister. And I would just watch the Huntington Beach live stream on the wall with the boardwalk and be like, I wonder if I'll see boobs. Dude, like, why did I think that was the coolest? I would just watch the boardwalk like, dude, is that a seagull? It probably wasn't even a real live stream. Probably just a loop, 7-minute loop of nothing happening. Oh, Newport Beach. Kind of sad. Guy who only knows about like coastal regions because of Hollister. Boardwalks do kind of get me going a little bit though. There's something about just looking off over a ledge being like, what if I drop my phone? That's all I'm thinking. What if I drop my phone through a crack? Anytime I do anything, it's what if I drop my phone through a crack? Boardwalk, these slits in the wood, pretty big. Better be careful. Getting on a plane. May never see it again. That's cool though. Actually, the shops and stuff. The shops near a boardwalk. Always an ice cream place. Let's meet up. Boardwalk in Fort Myers. Finally got one. Ice cream place on a boardwalk in Fort Myers. It was like the meetup spot when we were on spring break. Dairy Queen right there. Just felt like home. Meet up at DQ. Some of the best times, dude. Polos on. God, wait, are we wearing polos again? Everything's coming back. Are we wearing polos out again? Because I'll go back outside. Guy who's been in an guy who hasn't left in his apartment in 7 years. I'll go back outside for polos. Put an orange polo on me. Skin's already orange. Cargo pants way too long. Lord knows what shoes. Probably white Starburys. What's good? Kind of feeling funny wearing a wig for some reason. What we got going on tonight? It's not a boardwalk until there's one of those guys on the boardwalk that's all gold and has a bike and moves once every 14 minutes. And you're looking at him and you're like, is that a statue? The first time you see that guy, is that a statue, dude? How's he doing that? Those guys really do have some skill, though. How is he doing? He does that for his job. How do you make your rent? I'm just still and quiet for 30 minutes. And I scare the shit out of people. I've been thinking about you. No, 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 no. I've been thinking. Let's keep going.
Also, related, because New Jersey is known for pizza. Why do you always get fast food pizza? It's, I hate to do this to you, but it's a little bit red flag-ish. I know you love your Papa John's and all that. You're always talking about the frozen pies. I gotta hear from the fam on this one. Do you not have like pizzerias where you live? Papa John's, Little Caesars, all that. Like that was out of necessity when we were in college and we were like drunk and it was 1 a.m. and we couldn't order food. Like then you call in the Papa J's, right? But a little garlic sauce for the crust. But like, once you get 18, once you become 18 and on, you could become an adult. You just go to a pizzeria. Pizzerias here in New Jersey, I think in this phone call alone, I just passed 10 of them. Like you can get a good slice of pizza. You don't have to resort to the fast food thing unless, of course, wherever you're from, you just don't have good pizza. I just don't know what that life is like because I've only ever lived in New Jersey where like pizza is everywhere and it's good. But yeah, like, can you elaborate on that? I've always just wondered that. And I'm like, can somebody get the guy a good slice of pizza? What do you gotta do?
We don't have it like that. Dead serious. I was going to say the most pizzeria thing. I've never even said the word pizzeria till now. The most pizzeria thing we had where I grew up was Chicago pizza. Dude, a whole totally different state's pizza. We just had Chicago's pizza. I was like, you can go in there and eat it. And it's not like, I don't see it on commercials. But we were the opposite. Like if we wanted pizza after 1 a.m., the chains were closed and we're like, bro, we got to call Big Kahuna's. Which was also just like a fast food pizza place. I don't even know what a pizzeria is. Is that where you sit down and like dine? Because for us, dude, the pizzeria growing up was Pizza Hut. Don't get me started on that whole thing. The cup, that red cup, hey, the chandelier above your table. Yeah, you went to church for the stained glass? I went to the Hut. Breadsticks to the table. The smell in there? The only thing you smell when you walk into a Pizza Hut on the inside and dine in? Those red pepper flakes. They got a couple arcade games in the back. If you're good, B. Street Fighter 2 in the back, Pizza Hut. Bro, you walk by all the families divided too. Oh, they're all divided. That's why Pizza Hut was so sick. You could like have your own we got our own little like VIP section in Pizza Hut. This is like sad that you don't know what pizzerias are. The Hut, babe. That's all. They had the buffet. Dude, Pizza Hut buffet. 7 different pizzas out there. And everybody's just going to town. Oh my God. Hey, why do I kind of want to work right now? I'm 8. Never had a green pepper in my life. Put it on my plate. Your dad every time. I'm going to have a couple mushroom and Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple mushroom and see where we go from there. Dad's and mushroom pizza, bro. Your mom? Oh my God, can I get the Supreme? Yeah. Olives? There's that cinnamon pizza at the end. If you're good, B, you can have a slice. If you eat all your food, you can have a slice. That was amazing. The ice in the cups and the fountain drinks. You know what the fountain drinks look like too. All those retro logos on the fountain drinks. Cherry Coke. This cherry coach. I said coach, dude. This guy. Just coach a football team already. Oh my God. How many, when you don't get on your phone for 4 seconds, a million things. Jesus Christ. Cherry Coke. This dude. Hold on. Oh my God. Is he like so much dead air? What you know about this? In the Hut? This right next to it. Mom, can I have a drink? Different. You got a menu with crayons? Ew, you say crayons like that? I say crayons like that. Coloring inside the lines, dude. Light shading. Do it right, do it light. Do it wrong, do it long. That was our pizzeria. I don't know, it was the best. I think I went to a pizzeria one time with my friend. His mom took us to Chicago. I have no idea why. But we went to get deep dish pizza and yeah, we just sat down in this place. We had pizza. It was okay. I was like, this is just how Chicago does it, I guess. But every place acts like they have their pizza capital of the world. I'm like, that's like 10 places. Detroit style, Chicago style, New Jersey style, Chicago style. Like, what about thin crust? What about freezer? What about frozen pizza? That's Indiana style. I don't know. We didn't have pizzerias. Just had the hut.
I'm from Dayton, Ohio, and we invented Flight. You're welcome.
Dayton Flyers. Super proud. You guys are so proud of your cities. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I take no allegiance to my city. I'm like, I mean, what? I didn't do anything. You know what I mean? The town I was raised in, Greenwood, we're known for the high school's marching band. They've won 97 times in a row. I would never claim it because I wasn't part of that. I was just born there and stuff and moved there. I had no control over that. We are known for Flight. You're welcome. Are you all right, brother? I don't know. Dayton. Oh my God, I've been to Dayton before for to do a show, and I thought it was what's that Will Smith movie? God, this guy references everything and can't remember anything. You know where oh my God, dude, I hate this podcast. This Look Up podcast. Will Smith, town with no one in it. I Am Legend. Jesus Christ. I that wasn't even close to anything I was going to say. When I went to Dayton, I was like, this is I Am Legend. There was nobody there. Who's in those buildings? Hey, Dayton, Ohio, tell me one person that's in a building in there. Nobody's doing anything. Dark city, bro. Real sad walking through it. I was trying to do some girly stuff. We got there, 2 shows, one Friday, one Saturday. Saturday morning, I was like, I'm going to take a walk and get some coffee. There were like dead birds in the road and stuff. I was like, dude, every single shop was closed. I was like, I don't know. We got to get out of here. And I'll take the next flight out. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Benny boy. This wasn't my hometown, but this was about 40 minutes from where I went to college. There's a town called Enterprise, Alabama, and they have a nightmare boll weevil Ronald McDonald statue outside of their McDonald's location. So if you don't believe me, look it up. Look up the Enterprise boll weevil Ronald McDonald, and good luck sleeping tonight, big boy.
Oh, holy dude, he was not kidding. Imagine seeing this at night. Oh my God. What were they thinking? Like, this didn't scare people when they were making it in 1962? People in 1962 had different fears. I'm like, do you see some of this stuff? Ronald McDonald, bro, they tried so hard to get him out of the picture. That thing is scary. Ronald McDonald? Name is scary. Dude, Ronald McDonald robs your house. Ronald McDonald, he was like 6'8". That was not a small clown. And kind of like built too. How come Ronald McDonald had some shoulders? I think Ronald McDonald could dunk. Bro, he was that was scary for real. Parents didn't think that was scary. It was just like 1990. Imagine when McDonald's, when it hit them, that they're like, oh shit, this is wild. Oh shit, we got a clown? We got to get rid of this clown. McDonald's, the second they realize Ronald McDonald is terrifying. Oh shit! Make Grimace famous. Make Grimace famous. Because I think there was like a Ronald McDonald like horror thing on the internet, and someone showed me that, and I was like, oof. I get it now. King of the fast food mascots, though. All you talk about is food. So gross.
Bro, I live out in Marietta. I got shit out here, man. There ain't nothing.
Gotta be an outlet.
There's nothing out here. Everything's the same. It's like I've been trying to think, like, what would be here that wouldn't be somewhere else? And I can't think of a thing.
Those are the towns I love.
Chuck E. Cheese. But who doesn't have a Chuck E. Cheese, man? Everybody's got a Chuck E. Cheese, right? I don't know, dude. There's nothing out here. You were here out in Ontario when you did your comedy. I mean, everything that you guys have there, we have out here. You have in Indiana. I don't know, man. I got nothing.
Kind of the best towns. That's the town I'm from. Where I come from, there's just a couple strip malls and a Denny's that's chrome. Where I come from, there's a Marshall's Home Good and a TJ Maxx. Where I come from, there's no personality, but that car wash is always full. Where I come from, where I come from, there's a hardware store that's locally owned. Where I come from, there's a car wash that's always packed. Where I come from, there's a high school that hasn't won state in 62 years. Where I come from, there's a barber shop that feels like you're going to get shot when you're in it. Where I come from, every town. Where I come from, there's a bunch of homeless guys downtown. Where I come from, there's a gas station where all the high school kids smoke blacks. Where I come from. There's a mall that's out of business. Where I come from, There's a mall with just 4 massage chairs in it where I come from. Yeah, I don't know, man. The only pizzeria we have is Pizza Hut where I come from. There's a town that looked like 15 tornadoes ripped through it where I come from. We're all from exactly the same place. My favorite type of town. The high school's called the Knights. Where I come from. Oh, we got a lot. We just got something rolling in here, dude.
She said, I know you bad, but I want you bad. Hey, she said, oh, wait, is this thing on? What's up, B? Saw the question of the day, has some time. I'm literally at work and need to be working, but whatever. Popped in for the question of the week. What is the hometown flex? What if I told you that the greatest chef of all time, Guy Fieri, the creator of diners, drive-ins, and dives, the weirdo with the long hair, the long, blonde, spiky hair.
Dog.
He's from my hometown. That's my biggest flex. I treat it like a badge of honor somehow every time I see his stuff around. When I go to a restaurant and I see that he's been there, it's like a piece of me has been in there. And since this is definitely not a high school sports podcast, I actually played basketball against his son one time when I was, I think, a sophomore in high school, and we blew out his team by 30 points. And when I went to go try and get an autograph from Guy at the end, because he actually showed up to the game.
Whoa.
I run out, little chunky kid, loves Food Network, loves this guy's show. I run out to the back and I go, hey, Guy, what's up, man? Can I get a pic? This guy looks at me. Damn near flipped me off, told me pretty much to kill myself, turned around and kept it moving. Scarred me for life, never meet your heroes, kids, but yeah, biggest hometown flex is Guy Fieri.
You know it's real because he said Fieri. I'm out here saying Fieri. Hey, was the sun on fire that game? Oh, God, jeez, come on. Oh, my God, you can't be serious. That's sick. How come I have the utmost respect for Guy Fieri? He's like the white Shaquille O'Neal. Put him on anything. Yup. I like it now. How about Fridays just being like, you're the face of our franchise. You are the face. You're making everything now. You're making everything now. Carnival Cruise need a little bit of a rebrand. Guy Fieri. Guess what? You got a restaurant in-house, on ship. The SS Guy Fieri has sailed. You need a rebrand? Shaq or Guy Fieri. It's all rebrand, the rebrand station. You call the rebrand hotline. You want to go white guy or black guy? We'll go black. Shaq. Okay. Papa John's. Okay, sounds good. Guy Fieri, just a white guy mascot. I'm crazy and I love food. Sounds good to me. That kind of sucks. He wasn't cool, though. God damn it. It's always the guys you think that are going to be the coolest that aren't cool. What's up with that? Flame t-shirt, blonde hair, spiked tips, bleached tips, blonde goatee. Serve the appetizers at Fridays? Flip me off after a basketball game? Huh?
Yo, Benny, what up? I'm from Indianapolis, and my hardest hometown flex
type shit.
Is probably a tie between Long's Donuts.
See, bro, he knows ball.
We have this guy from here who like goes crazy online yelling compliments at people from the fucking side of the street.
Straight
and
G.
then like going to the store and buying random shit that no one else buys and eating it in his car. He's like kind of famous now and shit. So that's a pretty big flex from Indy. But yeah, I can't remember his name though. Fame.
I'll kiss you right now under the stars, dude. When's the last time you saw a star in the sky? Why did I just think of that? You know what I'm saying? Am I crazy? When's the last time you saw a star in the sky? Stars fell off. Stars fell off. When's the last time you saw a star in the sky? I'm dead serious. Is it because I live in the city or something? But everybody lives in the damn city. I cannot remember the last time I saw a star in the sky was when I stuck them to my ceiling when I was in 4th grade. Now that was sick. The first time you went to somebody's house and they had stars tacked to their ceiling and it was like banging. Oh my God. Hey, let's bring that back. Bring back glowing star ceilings. If somebody had that now, oh my God, that was the coolest thing. Hey, and remember, you were sleeping. You were trying to go to sleep. Yep. 9:45 p.m. in your bed. Kind of scared. The only light you got in your room are the glowy stars on your ceiling. You're fighting for your life because you think somebody's on the ground in your room and you're in your bed. I hope there's no one in here. And then one of those stars from your ceiling falls down on your desk in your room. Run out of your room so fast to your mom's room. Then the next day you look at your desk and one of the stars is on top of the desk and it has part of the ceiling on it. You're like, I took the ceiling off too, the tack. We call that a shooting star, B. But can we bring back glowing star ceilings? I would do that right now. Literally turn off. Dude, if a girl walked in my room and I had glowy star ceilings and my bed was on the floor. Name a sexier thing to have in your room. Rate my setup. Girl comes in here, bed on the ground, dust everywhere, glowy stars on a ceiling. Who's not kissing me? Hey, just kiss me already. Let's get it over with. Oh my God, literally hot. Oh my God. And then you had you went to your cousin's house and you're like, they ain't doing stars like I'm doing it. I swear I got everything cool that I had growing up was from my cousins. Trampoline, cousins had it first. Stars on the ceiling, cousin had it first. N64, cousin had it first. Everything I've ever said, cousin said it first. Hide and seek, cousins played it first. Laser tag, cousins did it first. Treats a pizza from Pizza Hut, cousins did it first. I'm like, can we come up with one thing in this family? Damn. That's why family's first. Let's keep going.
So I'm from Pittsburgh, and we have a really rich history in this country. Aside from the 7-time Super Bowl champions, 5-time Stanley Cup, and 5-time World Series champions, that's all cool. Kurt Angle's from here. He freaking won a gold medal at the Olympics with a broken neck. That's a slight flex, but I think the biggest flex is we basically built this country. Any building, bridge, train tracks, all that steel was fortified in Pittsburgh. And then, how did we get it to you? With not our 1, not 2, but 3 rivers. And then, once we built the frickin' country, we saved it. Created the polio vaccine. None of yins would be here right now without Jonas Salk creating that. So Pittsburgh, greatest city in the country. Don't try to argue otherwise.
Moment of silence for Cordell Stewart. Thank you. Now, every time I drive under a bridge, I'm like, we in Pittsburgh? Never been there in my life. God, I know nothing about anything. When I think of Pittsburgh, I think of when Bane blew up the football field and Hines Ward was running towards the end zone. That's of my first thought. Pittsburgh, what do you think of the whole entire football field blowing up during Batman the movie, which wasn't even real?
Yo, what's up? It's Tank. So this is not a flex. It's just interesting that I went to Comac High School, and one of a kid that I went to high school with was on the first episode of Shark Tank ever.
Yo.
Did not get a deal. Didn't even get close. I was on Shark Tank. Didn't get a deal. Didn't even get close.
That's sick,
My
though.
close friend of
What
mine
was the invention?
from high school was on Shark Tank. Did not get a deal. Did not even get close, brother. So from 1996 to 1998 in Comac High School, that zip code produced 3 of the worst Shark Tank contestants that the show has ever seen.
That's so cool to me. Damn, man. Oh, I wish you... Hey, tell me what the products were and stuff like that. You were on the show? I mean, I do stand-up and people are like, I could never do that. Dude, one thing I don't think I could ever do is go on Shark Tank. Can you imagine? Because, like when they do their pitch, it's like, they feel like so dumb. Today, we bring to you the taglines and stuff like that. But like, I'd be okay doing all the like showy stuff. I take a bite of this hot dog, ketchup gets on my shirt, it runs all the way down my shirt, no stain. What do you think, Mr. Cuban? They always have like, it's so rehearsed. I mean, it has to be, you know what I'm saying? And then the sharks are giving them pity laughs and like, I'm like, okay, I can see myself using that. Like they talk me into it and I'm like, not a bad idea. But then when they get to the math part, I'm like, what are you talking about? Me going on Shark Tank. Okay, what percentage of the company are you doing sales in now? 52? 40? All right. How much equity? Dude, once they say equity. You know what? I don't think, actually, I don't know. Do you want the whole thing? Do you want the idea? I gotta go. Bye. Runs out of the room. Collapses in the middle of the room. How much equity on stake do you have? I don't know how you did that, dog. I know they'd hit me with a brain buster. How about the guys that are ready for them? $500,000. 2.75 in sales. What are you talking about? You're just stupid. All right, let's keep going. Got to get out of here, fam. We got to get out of here. Tweet of the week. I don't need a talking phase. Just tell me your Subway order. I don't need a talking phase. Just tell me your Subway order. What'll it be, babe? What's going on there? Never seen a girl get a foot-long sub. That would blow my mind. I've never gotten a 6-inch sub. I'm always like, I'll eat the other half later. Tells me everything. Everything you need to know about a person is in their Subway sub. I don't like it. Girls always get chicken teriyaki. Show me a girl that gets something other than chicken teriyaki, please. I don't need a talking phase. Just show me your 8th grade backpack. That's all I want. That's all I need to know. You got a JanSport busting at the seams? Kiss a clock. I don't need a talking phase. Just throw a ball. Let me see what we got going on. Can you mimic a quarterback on TV? You throwing that thing like Matt Ryan? Kiss the clock. I don't need a talking phase. Has your dad ever punched a hole in the wall? Yes? You know what time it is, babe. 1:15. I don't need a talking phase. Do you know who Steve Spagnuolo is? I don't need a talking phase. Did you watch Princess Bride when you were 6 years old against your will? I don't need a talking phase. Just walk for 5 steps. That's it. Just let me see what's going. How you walking? Dude, that right there is probably the one. I don't need a talking phase. Just walk up the street and let me walk behind you. Just looking at your ankles. Feet turned in. Are you busting out of the sides of your shoes? Have you played a sport? Hey, I don't need a talking phase. Just let me see how you wear your socks at the gym. Kind of a cute girl at the gym. I'm like, okay. I see you working hard. Getting up early at the gym, 8 a.m. All right, damn, okay. Kind of hot. Socks pulled high and tight, upper leg. You got a softball game after that? I don't know. The socks thing. I'm like, why would you ever tight up your leg? Who think... I don't need a talking phase. But after you take a bite of something, are you like, I don't like the texture? Just eat it. Let's do days. Days of the week. Thursday, Thanksgiving. Has anybody ever done this? Has anybody ever just eaten dessert on Thanksgiving? I might try to be that guy this year. Wait, you're not going to have... What if I was just dessert king? Oh my God, wait. Do you know who's here? Oh my God, he just walked in. DK. Dessert king. DK Metcalf. Just eat dessert. Pie all day. It's so weird that we eat so early on Thanksgiving. Yeah, well, yeah. Uh-huh. Feast starts at 1 p.m. Dude, you're eating slices of pie at 3:30. No other day. No other day. Prancing around the dessert table. That's crazy that we have a dessert table. Cupcakes. Pumpkin rolls. People go off pumpkin cheesecake. Talk to me nice. You can spend all your time at the dessert table. Has anyone ever done it, though? I'm talking all day. Dessert doesn't come out until after we eat. Not for me. Where's she at? She on the porch? You go to your aunt's house? You go to your grandma's house, all the dessert on the screened-in porch because it's cold. Doors locked. Forbidden territory. You look out the window, curtains because it's an old house. You look out the window, 6 pies. Cold. Was I the only one that had cold pies? That's how my grandma was doing it. We never had hot apple pie. It was always cold, bro. On the on the screened-in porch on a table with a tablecloth, and you were just like taking a peek behind the curtain. Felt illegal a little bit. Pies with the biggest air pockets in them too, you know, like and they weren't even like, you didn't even have a triangle slice when you got pie at your grandma's for Thanksgiving. It was just like, bro, did somebody put the pie on your plate and then punch it? Is there a guy serving pie and punching them all and bringing them in here? I'm like, yo, I've just got like a baseball mitt of pie with ice cream on it. I was like, yeah, it is how we do it. Big slice. Hey, your uncle would take the biggest bites and have the biggest slices and portions of everything else. OG uncle plate. Guy's not playing around. Every Thanksgiving, your uncle makes a plate and it looks like he hasn't eaten in 3 years. You're like, pointing to people in your family. How hungry is bro? Unc, you good? And he's acting like it's just a bowl of cereal, the way he's eating and joking. Nobody's ever been more on it than your uncle at Thanksgiving. Just, dude, piles of food. Your dad and your uncle's plate, like, I'm like, is this a contest? Bro, there would be so much food on their plate. I still don't, like, when do you get to that age? I'm still not there with food on Thanksgiving. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to make this look good, you know, I'm all about the presentation, man. A little bit goes a long way. I'll get another plate if I need more. Dude, your dad and your uncles, I think it's a 50. You turn 50, you're like, I'm going to make my plate look like a volcano. Bro, stacks. And there's no coordination. And blah, blah, blah. They all look the same too. Just crushing at the table. Ripping off, machine gun jokes, eating, has a glass of milk. You're like, this guy's an animal. I'm like, what'd you even do today? You know what I mean? You ever thinking about that? I shoveled the driveway 16 times. I'm like, God damn, that guy's amazing. Just so on. Knows everything about the game going on. I'm like, how's this guy so locked in? Machine. Always had a mustache. Friday. French toast day. Hey, remember, this doesn't come around often, man. I don't even know if they have it out right now. I think it's a specialty cereal. French Toast Crunch. Those little mini pieces of toast. Red box. Different. Can't teach that, dude. Can't teach that. Different. Hold on. French Toast Crunch. Oh, shut up. I swear the box used to be red. Yep. Yep. Yeah. They don't do it anymore. Because why? It's on eBay. Dude, French Toast Crunch. You can't tell me there wasn't real syrup in there. You eat French Toast Crunch once at the kitchen table when you're a kid. I gotta take a shower after this. Why am I so sticky? The milk just activated it. That was a real experience the first time you had French Toast Crunch. Didn't disappoint. Didn't have it often either. Red box. Remember when Cinnamon Toast Crunch got hot? It got hot. It was like Nickelback, you know? It was just there for a while. And then everybody loves it. It was there my whole life and childhood forever, but I felt like it really popped off in like 2006. It was like cool to be like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite cereal. And I'd be like, wait a minute. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch I know and love? Then it's their cousin, French Toast Crunch, coming to play. Not many cereals deliver like the way French Toast Crunch does. You're like, all right, real deal. I love how there are tiny pieces of bread. Oh my God. Trying to think of, oh my God. Hey, remember this cereal? This cereal, you know, cereals are so gas when like the boxes are smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like the box isn't regulation size. It's a little smaller and you're like, oh, is this because it's like special? You know, the best songs, all the best songs are like 2 minutes long and you're like, what? Regular length is 3 minutes. We've all burnt CDs before. The standard's 3 minutes default, and you're going 2 minutes with this song? I'm like, did you forget the rest of the song? Is it coming out later? So confused on the best songs that are 2 minutes long. Like, as a musician, how are you like, this is good? That's it. One verse. Bro, that's like cereal boxes. When it's like fire cereal, smaller box. These right here, dude, dangerous. We only had them like, I don't even know. Oh, they changed the box. Hold on. We only had it sometimes. But these were straight crazy whenever we got, come on, baby, here. This just took me all the way back. How fire were these? O's? When we had these, it was special. I'm like, we must have, something happened in our lives. We got some money from grandma. We got O's. This is a type of cereal that was so good. My dad made me mix it with Wheaties. Nope, nah. Half and half with Wheaties. Yeah. Like when even your parents know the cereal's gas, half and half. Mix that with Wheaties, can't have that much. I was like, oh shit, this cereal's serious. Mixing cereals because it's too much. Bro, you have a whole bowl of O's when you're 12, you'll be drunk the rest of the day. Guy can't walk in a straight line, had O's earlier. Dude's falling asleep in the driveway, had O's. Spit on one of his friends, had O's earlier. Bit his cousin, had O's. Oh my God, my son, he bit his cousin over the weekend in Cincinnati. I asked him why, and he said he's because he had a full bowl of honey grandmas. I'm so sorry. I love that, Mom. Sunday. National Stay Home Day. Bro, this is a stay home podcast. What if we started going out? What if we started going out wearing polos? We started hitting the boardwalk in some Hollister cargo shorts. Ankle socks. Nike slides. Who wants to kiss? National Mason Jar Day. Dude, mason jars just used more for everything but the actual what is the OG reason for mason jars? How do I look this up? Mason jars original. What do they hold? Just nothing? Are they just okay, they're just jars. I think I thought they held sauce my whole life. Because my grandparents would just make their own sauce in their basement and put it all on the shelves. Jars of marinara sauce on the shelves. In the basement of my grandma's house. I was like, oh, the sauce jars room. It's like forbidden sauce jars room. It was a room that you never really paid attention to. Go into your grandma's basement. Craziest haunted place of all time, by the way. Your grandma's basement, I don't care if it's a new house. People died there. Go to your, oh my God, dude. Go to your grandma's basement when like just your grandma's home, you know? Your cousins, like your family, like they're doing something and you're like sleeping or something and you woke up. Oh, they just ran to the store real quick. You're like, okay. And you got to get something in the basement. You got to, you know, some weird. How come suddenly there's 15 ghosts in the basement? Had to pass through the sauce jar room just to get there. I was like, oh my God. One of the scariest things I've ever done in my life. Go in my grandparents' basement. As a kid alone. Stuff just starts looking weird, bro. Your grandpa's like tools on his wall. You're starting to think. You're like, are these even his tools? I've never seen him down here. I think the devil's down here. And he like tortures people with these tools. I know it. He's never used it. That's a saw. You're looking at that dude. I think somebody else is using that saw. I don't think he even knows that that's for like wood. The laundry area, you're like, I've seen my grandma down here like twice, but like, whose stuff is this in the cabinet? I think there's somebody else that lives here and they don't know. The little storage area, they told me not to go in this area. I think there's bodies behind the furnace. Yeah. What's a furnace? I don't know. Behind the air conditioning thing? Wait, they don't have air conditioning. Oh my God. There's a door back there. My cousin showed me at one time. He said never to look. Bro, there's that area of your grandparents' basement where all like the plumbing, air conditioning units are. Holy. What? Who died there? Dude. There's how come you always see somebody's arm real quick? Was that an arm? Dude, every time. Behind the big, like, circular looking heater thing. There's a big square heater and there's a circular AC thing. And I'm like, bro, I saw somebody's arm. You go upstairs to your cousin. Midway through dessert, you hit him. Saw somebody's arm. No way. You want to go down there and check it out? Saw somebody's arm. I promise. They said their name was Ashley. I just heard it. Dude, you got to bring like a weapon down there with you. I'd be dead serious telling my cousin this at the table on Thanksgiving. Bro. Kept hearing voices. Yeah. And now my older cousins. Yeah. Now Tony and Christina. They want to go down there with the lights off. Yeah. And you can't turn them on. They said you can't turn them on for 6 minutes. You have to wait all 6 minutes. Yeah, and that weird. They told us to, dude, your cousin's always making you doing the craziest shit in your grandparents' basement. I'm like, who said, bro, if only the adults knew what they were telling us to do down there. Just the wildest. Yeah, you got to take your shoes and socks off, stand there on the cold ground for 6 minutes. Where you saw the arm. Jesus Christ. Hey, you got to rub this balloon on your hair too. This balloon. Yep. And if the static makes a noise, she's behind you. Oh my God. Can someone else go first? That means you got to go first if you don't want to go. Oh my God. So many weird rules. What are you saying? You got to put these wooden moccasins on that we found in the closet. Yep, that's the only way the spirit's not going to haunt you. I was like, oh my God, dude. Give me the moccasins. Give me the moccasins. They don't even fit your feet. Dude, I'm in tiptoes and wooden moccasins with a balloon on my head in the middle of the cold ground with a drain under me. I just counted. It was 6 minutes. I just counted for 6 minutes. Hey, they're all upstairs. Is it time yet? Is it time? There's nobody in the basement. Ah! No, but they're having the time of their life upstairs. Completely forgot they just pranked you and you were downstairs. No one can hear you. You go upstairs all like worked up. I thought you said 6 minutes. They're like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh my God, no one cares about me. Oh shit, that fan in your grandparents' basement, like with no cage. Dude! That fan in your grandpa's basement from before women had rights. That fan, Great Depression fan. I'm like, yo, if that fan's on, that's why your grandpa's missing a finger. That fan. No cage. You know what fan I'm talking about. Hold on. Is this like one of those podcasts where he like looks up stuff the whole time? Shut up, Ashley! Old fan. Cage. Old fan cage. Grandma. I don't know what to type in. It's almost like this, but worse. Oh, dude. Hey, this fan. This fan in your grandma's basement. Me the next day. Me at school on Monday. We were playing hide and seek in my grandma's basement. Old fan was on. Every grandparent had that fan. Every grandma had that fan in their basement. And you're like, why would that? Does she sit down here? All right. Your family was weird. Literally. All right, fam. Wild. Hey, have a good Thanksgiving. Tell your parents I said hello. Be thanks this year. Say thanks to somebody for something they did for you. Can we get Coach P quote of the week? This guy won't shut up. Here we go. Coach P quote of the week. Your ultimate level of success is determined by your levels of effort, discipline, and perseverance. 3 things you can control, man. Effort, discipline, perseverance. Give me the most talented guy in the world. You don't have effort, discipline, perseverance. Might as well be sitting on your couch. Talk to you guys next week. Love ya. Oh my God. Yeah, my bad. I thought the camera was gonna die, but see you guys next week. Bye.